Hey everybody, Gary Lane from Functional Christianity. I'm here in Varna, Bulgaria, on the western side of the Black Sea, and I'm teaching a conference on marriage. And so I want to tell you what I think is probably the number one issue that marriages face today. Now, I'm not talking about what's the number one issue. I'm not talking about, are we fighting about money, are we fighting about the kids, are we fighting about this, are we fighting about that? But I'm talking about the number one issue. And for me, the number one issue is, I'll tell you in just a minute. What's going on in your marriage? Are you feeling fulfilled in it, or are there things that seem to be lacking? These are some of the questions that people have for me when they come in for marriage counseling. They come in and they say, they're doing this or they're doing that, and so I just don't feel this, I don't feel that, and so there are all these different issues. But here's the deal. It's all about communication, and that's really the secret to a good marriage. It's communicating with my spouse. Now, that could be a whole nother, and it probably will be a whole nother video about communication. But that's really the number one thing that's going on in marriages. People are not communicating with one another. If you just got married and things are always good, you dismiss all the little quirks, you dismiss all the little things. But as we grow in our marriage, we tend to grow apart because we're not communicating well. We're taking our own side and not looking at our spouse's side. And so this is a real problem in marriages today. They don't talk to each other. They just yell at each other. They don't communicate. Now, communication means I understand what the other person is saying, and I can repeat back to them what they mean by that. Not necessarily what they said, but what they mean. My wife would say, "Will you take out the trash?" I would say, "Yes, I'll take out the trash." She would get angry with me, or she might get upset. Why? She asked me to take out the trash. I said I would take out the trash. We communicated that on a surface level, but we didn't understand each other. My wife wanted me to take out the trash right now. I thought I would take it out maybe at halftime in the football game. You see, we talked to each other. We said take out the trash. I said yes, but we did not communicate. She needed it taken out right now because it was full and needed to add some more items to it. I thought I would take it out later when it was convenient for me. And so we weren't communicating with each other. So I want you to do a little exercise for me. I want you to try not to talk to your spouse, but listen to your spouse in the next conversation you have. The next time your spouse says, "Can we talk?" don't disengage. Say, yes, let's communicate. Let's have a conversation, but let's have a conversation from the position that says, I want to hear what you have to say. Help me understand what you are now saying to me in this moment. Don't make it about yourself. Make it about your spouse. Try to learn to communicate. All right, I'm Gary Lane, Functional Christianity. Do me a favor and hit the subscribe button so you can hear more of these crazy videos from me, all right? God bless you guys.